So I got a story for you today. And by you, I mean like the one person that's fucking watching my videos. Just kidding. I think there's a little bit more than that. Sad to say, but it's about time when I went to a fucking strip club kind of thing. Now, you're probably saying, how old are you? I'm 17, but this happened when I was like 15, so you're probably going to think it's fake to begin with, which, by all means, go ahead, it's your opinion. It's going to probably sound fake, but it's really not like a strip club, it's more of like a bar, but there's some strip club type things and fucking, I'll just tell the story. So, I was in New York, so I was in, I believe, right off of, not Manhattan, but, Times Square. It was, like, right off Times Square. There was this little, like, bar. Not bar. It wasn't little. It was kind of like a bar. And me and my dad went over there because there was a band that we saw in Warped Tour that was playing at this bar. And you had to be, like, of legal age to drink to go in there. So we didn't know that. We just saw that they were there. My dad got the tickets online and stuff. So we head over there on this fucking, like, trolley thing. I have no idea. And, we arrive there and we're waiting in line. It looks like we're, like, literally waiting in line to go into a fucking strip club. The typical, like, there's a line of people outside the building, and there's, like, a guard, like a security guard, and he pulls that little, like, rope and then lets somebody in if it's not too crowded in there. That's what this place looked like. So I was, like, a little confused because I don't know what a strip club really is because I was only 15 years old. So I was just kind of confused, and my dad had said something on the lines of, you better hope that they think you're of age. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, maybe you could slip in because I don't think you're old enough to be here. And I was like, well, shit. Oh god, I was kind of peed off, but I just didn't want to go back to the hotel or go back to Times Square. I just wanted to, like, get into this fucking club. Sounds pretty bad, but yeah, they were letting people in once it kind of got cleared out because there was a band that was playing before the band we were gonna watch, and we got in there, or we didn't. Oh, before that. We went to the very front, and the guy was like, he's like, sir, how old are you? And I was like, 18. And he's like, you're 18? He's like, alright, go ahead. And then he's like, I was like, oh shit, he believed me, I was 18, that's 3 years away from me. So yeah, I was pretty lucked out. My dad told me to say I was 18 because he thinks it was more of like a club type thing that you have to be 18 for. You just can't go near the bar. So, because we asked these people in front of us, and they said that's what it was. So, we lied. I said I was 18. I didn't have any sort of identification to, like, prove that I was 18, but they let me in. And it was cool. I just couldn't go near the bar area and all that. So, this place looks pretty nice. Like, it got all this, like, wood paneling and, like, It's pretty hard to explain. It was nice though, and there was like 3 people playing like music. So I was kind of nervous because there's a lot of adults around me. I don't see anyone my age. Maybe the closest person to my age was probably like 25. Because honestly, there's no really point of a kid being at this fucking place unless you're like me. I'm just kind of stuck there. So we were there, a couple bands played. The bands we didn't know, they're just kind of opening for the band we were trying to watch. So we were just sitting there, I was drinking my fucking water and eating my fucking french fries, having a good old time just listening to some BPM and shit, which honestly, now that I look back at it, I don't really like BPM at all. So I don't know why I was enjoying that. But it was like a girl, she was like beating on this fucking like virtual drum. Looks like a fucking Guitar Hero drum set that doesn't actually make music, but it plays like a cymbal like on the fucking Guitar Hero, like virtually. Anyways, that was happening, and I was just watching, And then finally our band comes on, and then all shit fucking breaks loose. They're more of like an R&B band. My dad likes R&B, and I like R&B too. So they come on, and they're like hyping everyone up, and everyone starts going fucking crazy. And literally, before I know it, this fucking girl is half naked walking around because they're like the fucking strippers of these guys. I have no idea. I was really just kind of, cringing out because my dad was right there, and I didn't want to like look like I was staring, so I kind of just tried to look away. And like he was trying to get a little excited. I was just kind of nervous. I was like that fucking awkward person at the party, just kind of wanted to be on their phone. That's what I was kind of feeling at that point. So strippers come on, they're like stripping and fucking taking off their clothes. The band's going at it. They're like singing and playing the music and all loud and shit. The fucking bar's shaking, like fucking shot glasses are falling off the table and stuff. That's how wild this thing was. It's pretty lit, if you know what I mean. It's pretty lit. I'm not gonna say that again. Why the fuck did I say that? But yeah, it was hyped up in there. Everyone was having a good old time. I was fucking freaking out because I've never experienced anything like this besides like, Warped Tour. But there's no fucking naked girls purposely stripping for like money and like shit like that. So yeah, that like scared the fuck out of me. And this place was kind of open, so there was like other like venue kind of things like attached to it, if that makes any sense. So I looked to the right, and I literally see a fucking like this was probably where the girls came from. I literally saw a strip club. It was like pink and purple in there. Fucking I see like lights and stuff, and I see fucking half naked girls in there, and I'm just like, oh shit, what am I doing here? No 15-year-old needs to be here right now. And of course my dad really fucking doesn't care. He's pretty chill, so he wasn't being all parent on me like, yeah, we shouldn't be here, this is bad for you, you're gonna get fucking AIDS. I don't know. So yeah, that was all going on. It was already like 12 o'clock by the time this shit was finishing. So I was pretty worn out, and there's all kinds of like, you can smell people smoking weed in this fucking thing, and there's people drinking, girls naked, fucking loud music, people making out, people dancing drunk, like drunk people and all that stuff. So I was just thinking to myself like, okay, this isn't half bad, because I've been to Vegas and Los Angeles and Mexico, like some parts of Mexico that have some pretty questionable things. So I'm probably gonna tell some stories about that. But yeah, this was like the time, like it kind of freaked me out because I wasn't used to New York, that big old city life and shit. So yeah, that kind of freaked me out. That if any of you guys have any similar stories, let me know, because I feel like I'm the only kid that fucking gets thrown in these things, because this is not the first time I've been like thrown into like a strip club type thing, or seen a girl fucking strip on a pole. Like I've seen that shit before when I was like 9 years old. So I'll have to tell a story about that soon. But anyways, if you guys have any similar topics or stories, let me know. That'd be pretty cool to relate to. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed.